And I tell people all the time, you don't watch a music award shows that reflect majority of the time what's actually happening with the album or the songs back in the day. Now recently, obviously, with Not Like Us with Kendrick, that was a reflection of a song that was so hot and happening. Now, obviously, when I think of Thriller, I think of a few exceptions, but usually the hot album in the street, the most soggy butt award places don't get it right. You know, you would think Marvin Gaye's What's Going On would have won a ton of awards. Now, obviously, they got it right with Stevie Wonder, but they missed the mark with Marvin Gaye. They obviously missed the mark with Michael Jackson Off the Wall. I can go on. You know, Obviously when they shut Michael out for the bad album, that was payback for Thriller because they got called out on their racist ways. And it happens on all them award shows. It's just fixes in. Prince went through it. He had to sign the Times. He felt like I ain't come back. He did come back again, but the fix was in. I mean, obviously Rick James got robbed out of street songs. Should have been way bigger. They don't they compartmentalize, they put you in a box. Now they hand out these awards like cotton candy. I'm talking about I would have loved it when you had real talent. Not this superficial mess, you know. Beyonce got one. You mean tell me she won 30 plus awards and they just took the third, fifth one before she got album of the year? And I say that to say because her records are whack. She's overrated. If you told me for her career she had about 7 or 8, I'd say, okay, that's fair. But 35, and you don't have albums that are Stanley, this is why it's so fake. Aretha Franklin should have had it for Live at the Fillmore. Gladys Knight the Pip should have had it for Claudine. You can go on. Real classic rock. Steely Dan should have had 2 or 3 album of the years. I mean, just saying. What is your standards? What, Sly and Family Stone? You can go on. It doesn't reflect what's happening in the streets. Hot song, hot thing. And the problem I had was like when Kendrick got it for Not Like Us. So what about Ice Cube? Diss tracks. What about Nas? Diss tracks. You won't take it. Diss tracks. It just doesn't reflect. It's soggy. It's played out. What they need to do is do a yesteryear reboot and say we should give awards to the estates or to the people who won from back in the day. Because this mess is not moving forward. It's basically it's manipulating stuff to act like you got so much depth and talent, which you don't. You don't. You don't. It's comical to me. I'm cracking up when I see some of these acts that they like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, y'all tripping.